Wait. Drum roll. Hello. This is your girl, FoxQueen, aka Alice, aka Alice, aka the best bird attorney in all of Scotland. Hey. So guess what we're playing today? Aviary Attorney. Don't look at the screen. It's fine. Also don't look at this. I had to redo this recording. It's okay. Don't worry. We're just gonna don't look. Anyway. Hello. January 1st, 1848. The chateau of Crinière of Baron Rorgel. Is that Monsieur Grenouille? Oh mon dieu. I took French. Kind of. Dame Catherine, what have you done? Oh, she's like a little cat. Act 1. A cat with claws. Ooh. Little tippy taps. It's midday already. Where on earth is that featherhead? Sparrow's son. Sparrow's son. Well, look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird falcon? Ugh, too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. Sauvignon. I don't drink wine. I'm sorry. I'm butchering the hell out of all of this. I took a high school level of French, and that was a long time ago, and by that I mean 4 years ago, so like not that long, but like give me a break, because I'm trying, okay? There'll be time for that later. We've got some business to handle first. Business? A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. It's probably just more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson. Sparrowson. Not son. I keep wanting to say son because I'm like letting that weeb drip through, honestly. You may have the honors. All right. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I'm writing to you today because my daughter, Dame Catherine, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She is being held at La Conciergerie prison on the charge of murder, no less. Her trial's in 3 days' time. I would be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely, Seigneur Pertor de Meow of the de Meow Miss. Get it? Meow? Like estate. Anyway. Well, this is quite something. I know, your first serious client in months. Not just that. The de Meow estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Catherine, his lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow, so I suppose you intend on defending Dame Catherine in court? Of course, yeah. Of course, it would be foolish to let such a good opportunity slip through our feathers. Feathers, get it? Because they're birds. Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We're going to go find our kitty client at La Conciergerie. Conciergerie. I'm probably saying this wrong. If you think I'm saying this wrong, which I probably am, you can totally tell me in the comments below. Correct me for every word I get. Just keep count, actually. Just keep a tally. Just keep it go. Okay. Excellent. My derriere was getting tired from all this sitting around. Oh, but I better file away. Signor de Meow's first letter. One moment, Falcon. Pertoire's letter has been added to your evidence folder. You may access the evidence folder at any time by clicking the suitcase symbol. Nearly forgot my wallet. I wouldn't want to lose that. Again, I recall you losing it at the New Year's party, And at Christmas, yes, all right, no need to make a list. Falcon has picked up his wallet. You may see how much money he is carrying at any time by clicking on the wallet symbol. Let's make a move. 20 francs. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. I like that drop down. All right. Sorry, I'm just gonna press this like 5,000 times. So I might actually need to move my camera because that's kind of covering text right here. I might go over here. Let's try that. Hey, with the editing of movie magic. Heh, there we go. It's like nothing ever happened. It looks really weird over here though. I feel like it looks a lot better over there. So we're just... I'm gonna roll with it, I suppose. Until I find out that I have to be over there for some reason. So, you know. Anyway. Has requested legal aid for his daughter, Cataline. She is being held at the conciergerie. Okay. Ooh, that nice door transition. Okay. Welcome to the map screen. It's January 3rd. Oh, okay. What if I just... God dang it. Okay, let me lower, like, slightly. I don't want to cut off... I don't want to cut this off. Like, I want it... let's just, like, scooch a boot a little bit. Just like a wee bit. Just like if I'm like right here and then I move this like right there. There we go. Okay. This is like probably fine. Like look, if we can't do this at this rate, like, I mean, you know, this is the last move. All right. From here, you can travel to any listed area by clicking on a location name or a location node. Areas marked with the clock symbol take a whole day to visit. Areas with no symbol can be visited freely. Okay. A office. A sign on the door reads, the Aviary probably. Don't, okay. Don't, all right. Aviary, is it aviary or is it Aviary? It's aviary. It's totally aviary because that bird fly. Okay. Anyway, aviary attorney's office. No case is too big or too small. No junk mail. For centuries, the infamous conciergerie prison has detained the accused and the condemned alike. Okay. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the stone-cold foyer of the conciergerie prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors linger beneath the medieval archways. Ah, the conciergerie. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable. The cells are spotless. The guards are all well-mannered. What do you want? Good morning, monsieur. Monsieur. I'm here to see Dame Cataline Demiao. I'm due to represent her in court. Oh, you're her lawyer, huh? Fine. Follow me. Quark. So, what are you waiting for? Keep up. Ooh, she's cute. I like her little flowers and stuff and her, like, turned ears. That's cute. She's so regal. Oh my gosh. My papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he? Cataline. Dame Cataline Demiao, I presume. You've arrived, the fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon, and his petit assistant, Sparrowson. Milady is knowledgeable. Don't talk like that, Sparrowson. He doesn't want him miladying. Sorry. My papa told me that he would only hire the best lawyers in town. I'm flattered. But they weren't available at such short notice, so we hired the first people in the address directory. Oh, you see, Falcon? I told you listing under Aviary attorney would pay off. Aviary. Let's get down to business. they said we daughters when I asked for sons. Okay, Dame Catterling, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief. I can do my best. What is it you wanted to know? Okay, what happened on the night of the murder? What exactly happened on the night of the murder? Oh, let me think. It was a Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau... The home of the great Baron... My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Greenway and the Baron about business stuff. Business stuff? Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner they were talking about company shares and investments, but I didn't really understand most of it. But after dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot more fun. Sorry, man with a what? Took your what? Camera. It's a very new gadget. A tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints your picture very fast. In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing. I don't think the lady's explanation is right, Sparrowson. Pshaw, let me believe. Still, the camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make a note of it. Camera, has been added to your evidence folder. Please continue, Dame Catterline. So, after we had the photograph, I went into the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Greenway. He was all ripped open. A housemaid saw me standing over the foggy Monsieur and called for help, and then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was such a blur. It must have been terrifying. It wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Was there something else you wanted to ask, Monsieur Falcon? Who was there that evening? Dame Catterline? Who attended the banquet that evening? Well, there was me and my papa. My dearest... My man? Is that... I don't know if that's, like, mom? Or, like, her man... I realize I'm cutting off her now with my camera. God dang, I don't think I can be anywhere safe, so... I'm sorry. Miss Catterline. God dang, I wasn't even looking. Frick! It's fine. My dearest Maman couldn't make it. And there was Baron Rorgr, who hosted the dinner, and his housemaid Coline, I think she was called. Of course, there was Monsieur Greenway, well, until, you know, he died. And there was Monsieur Robito de Robino? Robino? It might be Robino because there are birds. Get it? Like, so. But it does say Robito. 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 Mr. Roboto. Okay, anyway. The man with the camera, but he was only there for a little while. I think that was all. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Did you see anything suspicious? Dame Catterline, did you see anything suspicious that evening? Suspicious? Like maybe a guy lurking in the shadows or a bloodied murder weapon? Monsieur Falcon, I do believe you're looking for an easy answer. You got me. I did not see anything, I'm afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious. The conversation was boring. It was all very ordinary until the incident. I see. Wait! Falcon, you missed something of huge importance. I did? Dame Catterline, you said the food was delicious. But you didn't say what food it was! Oh, my camera's not aligned properly. Cool. Cut that out. Just cut that out. Just like cut it out. It's fine. You and your stomach. Let me see. We had poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. Go on. Then marbled steak served perfect bloody rare. Glorious. Falcon, write this down. What? This can't possibly be relevant to the case. Write it all down, please, for me. Fine, fine. Red herring has been added to your evidence folder. Bloody rare steak has been added to your evidence folder. Sparrowson, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach. Come to think of it, I did find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery. No cutlery? Even for a steak? Nope. You would think that the Great Baron of Chateau Criniere would have a gorgeous silverware, but there was none to be seen. That is a little peculiar. Was there anything else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon? No, I think that'll be all. So, what's the plan now, Falcon? The way I see it, we have two tasks. We should head to Chateau Criniere and try to see the scene of the murder for ourselves. And we should try to track down this supposed photographer, Monsieur Robito de Robinino. 2 days for two tasks seems doable, but we should get back and get some rest first. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Wait, Monsieur Falcon, before you go, you do believe my story, don't you? I believe in justice. Dame Catterline, I believe that a fair trial can draw the truth from any situation. I believe in justice. That's good to hear. You're not wrong, Falcon, but that's not what the lady needed to hear. You might want to work on being less of a, how to put it, I don't, what? What is, okay, to Google. Phil's de poot. Ah! Yeah, you can Google that one yourself. If serving justice makes me a... then I'll wear that title proudly. Dame Catterline, Monsieur Greenway, Baron okay, I gotta figure out how to... Rorgiel. Well, that's what we're gonna go with. Probably not right, but we're gonna go with it. These names are all getting a bit confusing, aren't they? Not particularly. Well, it is for me. I'm going to start compiling a Facebook. A Facebook? Oh my god! Sparrowson, ahead of his time! So that I can keep track of who everyone is. A what? A Facebook! It's a collection of people's names, pictures, and descriptions in one easy-to-carry catalog. I think I understand. The name could use a little work, though. Sparrowson has started compiling a Facebook. You can access a list of people you have met at any time by clicking the book symbol. Let's make a move. Oh, I meant to click the book. Okay, that's fine. A new day. The game automatically saves at the start of each new day. But you can also make a quick save at any time by selecting Save and Quit from the pause menu. You can access the pause menu by clicking on the cog symbol in the upper left corner or by pressing the escape key. Okay. We could go to the chateau. Okay, let me see the descriptions on these first. Baron Rorgiel resides at Chateau Criniere. Criniere, probably. That sounds right. Criniere, an impressive manor house with an immaculate garden. Studio de Robinio. Robinio? Yeah, Robinio. That sounds right. Okay, we're going with that too. Here lies the home of Robinio de Robinio, up-and-coming photographer. Okay, let's check out the chateau first. That sounds like a good idea. Let's check the scene of the crime. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Criniere. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows. Oh. What? Oh, you have people hands! Do they all have people hands? I haven't seen anyone's hands till now. Did they make these animals have people hands? Oh, I hate this. Oh, man. Oh, no, this little baby doesn't have people hands. It's just this lady. Why do they give her people hands? It's got a nice little smile, though. I can't tell if this is like a deer or like... I think it's a deer. I'm pretty sure that's a deer. Sautan? Satan. Satani. We're gonna go with Satan. Excusez-moi, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? Gumbade. Gumbade. Why? 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 Oh, I thought this was a hammer! I thought he was just holding a hammer! God dang, frick me. These people hands are fricking me up. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change. You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? I'm gonna give her some francs. Give 10 francs. Here you go. Stay safe, madam. Oh, wow. Bless ya, messieurs. Bless ya. I don't know how much francs is. I'm assuming it's like... I feel like it's probably not the same, like currency I feel like 10 is probably way more than I think it is. I was like, I'm giving her 10 bucks, but they're reacting in a way that makes me, oh wait, how, like, oh, I feel like I need to look this up. Okay, wait a minute. Learning with Alice. 18th century France. How much is a franc? I probably gave her more than 100. Maybe not that much. I gave her a lot. I gave her too much. It's fine. Weediest people hands! Frick. Why? What kind of design choice was that? So is it only adults get people hands and babies get little animal hands? What's up? What's there? What's going on there? That's pretty generous of you, Falcon. Times are tough, and making sure a mother and child can make it through the last of winter is the least I can do. But what am I doing standing here and moralizing? Come on, Sparrow's son. We've got business to attend to. Falcon and Sparrow's son step into the pristine, wood-paneled foyer of Chateau Criniere. Criniere. Well, look at this place. Baron Roger must be loaded. More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Okay, that's like an actual place, like in France, I think. Like, right? Like, wait a minute. To Google. Oh. Yeah. River in France. Okay. Seine? Like
Sin.
Seine. Like sin? It's very similar. Seine. Well, it's like with an E, I guess. Like sin with an E. Okay. Is he here right now? Yes, he's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse. Hey, Baron, we'd like a word. How's that? Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. Oh, he's a lion! Oh, look at him! Oh my god, he's so regal with his people hands. And his people hands. I hate everything. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Roar. Like, roar. Oh, okay, I see it's like roar, because like, yeah. Great Baron Rorgiel. Property owner extraordinaire. At your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators? Do I lie? No. We're attorneys. Not quite. I'm a private attorney, JJ Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson. Lawyers, eh? You know you aren't the first to have passed through here today. I like his little, like, noises for his voice. It's very lion-y. Oh? Yes. This jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning, asked a bunch of questions, then hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious. Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps. I have a hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial. A friend of yours? Something like that. So, what may I do for you, messieurs? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille. Monsieur Grenouille. Okay, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Well, be my guest. You'll find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the... All right, sir. It's very unfortunate incident. Ooh, I guess it was dramatic. I was about to say, it's really kind of impolite blowing smoke into his face, which, like, it still is, but, you know, it's like dramatices and all that. Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I'm afraid not. It's my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. That's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you're done with your investigations. So, where shall we go first? Select a room to investigate. Oh, God, I know I haven't mentioned it, Tom, but I really do like the style of this game. Like, I like what they went for. Like, very... like, animals. But they have people hands, apparently, which I kind of hate that part. But, like, with the, like, old-timey, like, art style. Like, I don't know. I like what's going on here. I like it. Let's investigate the garden. Dame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Grenouille. I keep wanting to say green. I mean, he's like a frog, so he was probably green anyway, but like... okay, anyway. She found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain, so this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know the thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail? You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. It would be the first time the Parisian police haven't missed something right under their nose. Wouldn't be. I meant wouldn't be. It's fine, I can't read. In investigation mode, you're free to examine the scenery of the room. Click on an item of interest and Falcon will examine it in closer detail. When you have had enough, or when you can find nothing to examine, click on the X at the top right corner. Okay. Select an area to examine. Okay, so it'll actually highlight things. I'm really glad it does, because if it was some, like, I don't know, one of those, like, mystery games where you, like, click things to, like, where you have to, like, search for things and, like, click them, you know, and figure out what to click. I'm really bad at those. But, like, my mom loves those types of games, so I bought her a lot of them. Which is positive, at least. Ooh. Missing some photos. Like, a lot of photos. I assume this resets every, like, chapter, I suppose. Let me actually read through this. I'm curious. The Aviary attorney himself, Falcon's suave and courageous lackey. What a handsome fellow. Pertois de Miao, the wealthy father of Dame Cataline. Pertois hired us to defend Dame Cataline in court. Okay, well, Pertois is cute. I'm excited to see Pertois. Quark, an ill-mannered jailkeeper, seems to feel disgust for criminals and for animals in general. Cataline de Miao, the elegant bourgeois daughter of Siege Noir. That's like a title, so that's got to be like an actual. Wait a second. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out as a team. How do you spell this? How do you say that?
Seigneur.
Seigneur. It means Lord. Seigneur. Okay. All right. Seigneur. The elegant bourgeois daughter of Seigneur Pertois de Miao She has been accused of murdering Monsieur Granway. Granwy. Thank you. Granwy, the froggy businessman who was found murdered at Chateau Crinière. Oh, I went southern there for a minute. That's my own fault. A colleague of Pertois and Rorgiel. A mother and her bouncy daughter. Ooh, are they kangaroos? I was thinking they were kangaroos for a minute. I should have said that they were kangaroos. Now I just feel silly. Just called them deer. Who begged us for money outside Chateau Crinière. The Great Lion of Chateau Crinière. A reputably ruthless businessman. 10 francs. It's not a lot. It's fine. Ooh. Why is the food? Oh, this is a red herring. Get it? Like a red herring, like in mystery stuff. Like, Dame Catterline ate a bloody rare steak at the banquet. I don't think any of these things are important, but they probably are. I'm just bad at mysteries and puzzles and stuff. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually we realized that it was just filling up on... Is this... What? Like... I don't remember how to say this word also, but I think it's like a pun, I think... So it's like, but that means appetizers. Excuse me as I freaking look up on Google freaking translate all of these words. It's like hors d'oeuvres, right?
Hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvres. I'm gonna say it the like silly American English way. Eventually we realized it was just filling up on hors d'oeuvres. Ugh, terrible. Select an area to examine. Oh, I get it, because, like, the word horse was in it, but it was like, they were just filling up on appetizers. Huh. A finely crafted horse statue. The mane almost looks lifelike. Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? No. No, I would not. Okay. Select an area to examine. Okay, so we've gone... Oh, it'll just take away items if, like, you've already examined them. Okay. Dried blood on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Grenouille... Ah, I did it! I had to focus that time. Died. Do you see any bloody footprints? Oh, or maybe a name scrawled in blood written with a frog's last breath? Wishful thinking. All I'm seeing here is a big sticky puddle. There's nothing to indicate that the body was moved or that the frog left a last-minute clue. All I can make out from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Grenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. Okay. This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That'd be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wade in to take a closer look just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say was, Sparason, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. God, I love these two. Like, I love their relationship. Which is to say, I love that, you know, poor Sparason keeps being treated this way. Me? No way. If you want to go wading, do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it? Yep, I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So, well, what'll it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon face or plant squiggles? I do love a good plant squiggle. we'll do that. Plant squiggles? It's called a wreath, Sparrowson. Sure, I'll bet on the plant squiggles. Here I go. It's heads. Should have gone with the old emperor, Falcon. Ah, fine. Hold my shoes. Dang it. Plants failed me. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. It was rigged! Oh no! I must feel bad for cheating. Almost. God. Oh, he's drenched! I like that they have a little, like, wet animation for him. Oh my gosh. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim? No, I'm a bird, not a fish. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though. What is this? It's brown and sticky, and it smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a very wet cigar butt, possibly belonging to Baron Rorgiel? Correct. But that shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house, after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder, just in case. Cigar butt has been added to the evidence folder. Come on, Rorgiel. Stop freaking littering, even if it is your own home. God dang. It's freaking ruining this freaking earth. And calm down. God. Is there anything else we need to do here? Alright. I think it's only these two left. Okay. Baron Rurgel certainly likes his horse statues. I don't mind the horse statues, but the little cherub people creep me out. Baby should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. Huh. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar and the barkeep says, "Why the long face?" Yes, we've all heard that one. What? No, the barkeep says, "You gotta stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable." Ha-ha! I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. Ah! Thanks. I'm gonna double check and just sweep my mouse through everything because I'm paranoid as hell. I think that's it though. I think we're done here. Good call. But are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Don't push your luck. Select a room. Okay, let's do the main hall next, and then we'll go up to the lounge. Did you messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order. Actually, we haven't seen the lounge where the photograph was taken. Oh, okay. So this is literally, it just like loops back here. Okay, my bad. We should probably go do that before we leave. Okay, lounge. Well, maybe I wanted to investigate. Oh, hello? Is that a giraffe? She's like scuttling around. Second floor, third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Psst. Hey, Falcon, did you see that? See what? The housemaid totally did something shifty. Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, Mademoiselle? Ah! Kuline. Yes? Are you two policemen? No, we're private attorneys. My name's JJ Falcon. And I'm Sparrowson. Oh, how rude of me. Oh, she has a very high-pitched, beepy voice. My name is Kuline Duhat. So, what can I help you messieurs with today? We're investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions? That's fine. Let me just grab a chair. Oh, she's a gazelle. I think. Good. Right? Like an antelope, maybe, actually. The same thing. Antelope. They're looking like the same thing. Are they like very similar? Gazelle versus antelope. Antelope versus deer. Another different. Wait, okay, so are they the same thing? What is it? Oh, I typed antelope twice. Gazelle. They may just be in different areas. Gazelles are antelopes, but not all antelopes are gazelles. Okay. So, Antelopes is like the big, like the umbrella. All right. Welcome to Learning with Alice. I think she still might be a giraffe though. That's a giraffe-y looking neck, and they have little stubby guys. I don't think she's a gazelle or an antelope. But now we know the difference between a gazelle and an antelope. Hey! Learning with Alice. Anyway. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? Is this where the photograph was taken? We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room? Oh yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing... my nose is so itchy. Just about where you're standing, actually, Monster Falcon. And where was the camera pointed? Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on using that very location. Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock. I know, the painting on it clashes with the decor. I was thinking along more obvious lines. The clock has no hands. Gasp. Oh, that clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron Roygiel just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working? It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make a note of it. Missing clock hands has been added to your evidence folder. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Is there something we should know? You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were police officers? Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No, I suppose I'm a little nervous after all the drama of last week. I want to know what went on last week. Pressure her. Are you sure there isn't anything you're hiding? Oh wait, the murder went on last week. Sorry. It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts. Right, and... Wait, what? No! That's not an accurate job description, Sparrowson. It isn't? Oh, what do we do then? I'll tell you later. Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? That's all. Maybe I shouldn't have pressured her. No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help. It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams and, well, never mind, I'm rambling. It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although, I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else. Silverware, perhaps? You know about that? Yeah, I suppose that was me. It started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, well, yeah. I suppose the habit got a little away from me. That's one mystery solved, at least. Missing silverware has been added to your evidence folder. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind, and I'd hate to break his trust. I see. So, where to next, Big Bird? Well, I guess we're going to the main hall, because that was kind of all, wasn't it? Did you messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order. We had a good look, thank you, Baron, but we actually have some questions for you. Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide. About your housemaid. We met your housemaid, Colleen Duhat. She's a courteous young lady, isn't she? Nope, not that. We're not gonna sell her out. I don't care. I don't care enough. Whatever. Frick the rich. Yes, she was quite helpful. She was more than willing to help us with her investigation. I'm glad to hear it. Did you two want to ask something else? Just kidding about that rich thing, especially if, like, you feel like you want to, like, donate to me or something. I don't, like, have a Patreon, but if you, I have my, like, Twitch linked in, like, the, like, you know, the description below. So, like, you know, if you want to, like, if you want to, like, peruse that and, like, scroll down a little bit, there's, like, a donation button. If you, like, go down there and you're, like you know, you're, like, mega rich and you're, like, oh, I was offended by that. But, like, you know, I want to prove something or something. Like, you know, you want to, like, prove to me that you're, like, mega rich, because, you know, I won't believe you. Just, like, go down there, just, like, click the button, just, like, you know, and then, you know, put on all those details, like, live your life. Thanks! What happened on the night of the murder? Baron Vorgiel, I would like to ask you about your activities on the night of the murder. Oh, am I in trouble? Not at all. No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture. I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock, and we all sat down for dinner in this very hall at 6. That part went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our pictures taken. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. I see. Is there something else I can help you, messieurs, with? We'll be leaving. I think that will be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. Did you get all the information you needed, Falcon? I hope so. Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we could always just wing it. Ah! Terrible. Just terrible. Let's head back to the office and get some rest. All right. A new day. January 5th. Wednesday. Okay. Studio sorry, in French, I remember in my French class we had to do this with our hand, and whenever we did we had to if you couldn't feel the air, you were doing it wrong, so it was like and you're like blowing out air, like Studio Robinio, or what the hell ever. I don't remember a lot of French though, which is why I'm butchering the hell out of this. All right. Studio D. So this is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock? Oh wait, there's a note on the door. The magnificent and marvelous artist, Monsieur Robidio de Robino, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit. When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean? I think it means that he's a pretentious bird brain, but in any case, the artist seems to be out. What shall we do now? We should knock anyway. Alright? I don't see the harm. Nope. It doesn't look like he's in, Falcon. Can I, though? Can I? Should I? We should break in. We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe? Monsieur J.J. Falcon, I would have thought that a man of justice like yourself would be against such reckless displays of unlawful barbarism. You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. I'm barging the door down. Wait, just like that? Shouldn't we discuss this first? Oh, he just goes. Oh my god. What in bird Jesus' name? Bird Jesus! What in bird Jesus' name was that? You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Well, now we're here, we ought to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very swanky. Oh, this music's so dramatic. I was going to say ostentatious. That's just swanky talk for swanky. We don't have time for this. The sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. We should find anything that may help our case and get out. Select an area to examine. I see a bourgeois tigress in profile. I see paints, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the queer liquid in this bottle is. I could taste test it. You could, but we don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. Lord. I love Sparrowson. I see a finely dressed dandy fellow upon a horse. Hey, Falcon, look! What? It's just an easel. No, look what's on the easel. Ooh, oh wow, this must be a copy of the photograph from that evening of the murder. There's no question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Catterline, and I think... Wait, what was it? It's like...
Seigneur.
Seigneur. What if I just press listen instead of actually saying it? Seigneur. Pour toi. Catherline's father. He's so pretty. Look at Seigneur. Pour toi. So, what shall we do? Do we just take this? Do we thief? We should leave it. No, that would be a big mistake. Every half-competent lawyer knows that stolen property can't be used as evidence. Thought I remembered that from Phoenix Wright. I never actually played it, but I watched some of it, and can't do that. They'll just throw it on away. Also, a little bit of How to Get Away with Murder. It's fine. Still, we've learned some valuable information by seeing this photograph in person. I feel like the music got, like, fairly loud, and I feel like I need to adjust it a little bit, and it's, like, worrying me. Like, I'm gonna... Let me look at this. Yeah, this music, like, is really loud right now. I'll raise it when we leave this area, but I'm, like, worried this is gonna be covering up what I'm saying. Ah! I suppose so. Is there anything else we need to do here? Select an area to examine. A chandelier. You should get one of those for the office. I don't have the money for that sort of luxury. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder. Symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps? Looks more like a stepladder to me. Oh no, we're not getting into that old argument. Ooh. A beautiful picture of the Paris skyline. Given the angle, this must have been taken from Notre Dame Cathedral itself. Sorry, excuse me. No, give me a second. My, like, throat feels icky. Okay. A butterfly, or maybe a moth. It's difficult to tell in black and white. This is a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, I once had an uncle who once fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? No, he got demoted. Ah! Oh wait, it didn't really. Let me redo that one. Ha! My camera kind of went out of focus right then too. Okay, it's fine. Ugh, terrible. A lighthouse? No, wait, it's a man in a top hat? Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways, it's a black smudge falcon. This is a tiny photograph of what appears to be a jail cell. That reminds me, how illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through someone's belongings. It's cool, we're lawyers! It's okay. A recently passed amendment allows for proportionate amounts of property damage in the pursuit of criminal evidence. I don't think that's correct, but your use of legal jargon makes me have faith in your credentials. It sounds like you're starting to learn the finer points of the French justice system. Sparrowson! God! Okay. This is a picture of a fence. It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all the pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. Ah! I get to use my freaking little drum set a lot this game. It's great. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. I think. Oh wait, one more picture. I think that's all, like, search-wise. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. A picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. Okay, let's go, because we're being super legal, so let's leave quick. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves. Sounds good to me. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, mon Dieu. What happened to my door? Lie. Some kids did it, little weasel types. We saw them. Yeah, weasels. They were all like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we were like, no, weasels. You can't do that because that would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing. Well, thank you, I suppose. Let's make a move. Trial day is approaching fast. Right, let's go. No weasels. That would be illegal. God. Oh, I wanted to hear where he was going with that, to be honest. The Palace of Justice houses the High Court, a place reserved for only the most serious crimes. Okay. So I am assuming, like, clicking this would, like, start us on the trial, TBH. Like, thinking about if we should end here and then, like, going from there. I think the investigation, since it's like we're almost at an hour. That sounds like good YouTube length. I don't know good YouTube length. It'll probably get lower in post, but it's fine. It'll be close to an hour. So let's do an outro. I don't know how to do an outro though. So bear with me because I might entirely just cut this out right here and like redo this. So let's pretend. I meant to watch a YouTube video to steal someone's idea for outros. Maybe like Jacksepticeye. I could do that. Anyway, thanks for coming to my video. If you like this, please make sure to subscribe. Click the little bell for notifications. Smash that sub button. I also have a Twitch, which is what I mainly do for a living. So if you want to check that out, there'll be a link to that in the description below down there. And also I have my Twitter and my Instagram and all that down below. So if you want to see me on any social media, they're there. I feel like eventually the next video will be up here if you want to continue and watch the second part. I wonder what happens to Falcon and Sparrowson and Lady Catterline. Cat. Oh, wow. I hope I placed this correct. Whoa. Okay.